Hey guys, thanks for joining us for another episode, Cory's Car Review. Behind me is one of my personal dream cars, the Dodge Viper. I think this is probably on every kid's dream board from 5 years old to 105 years old. It doesn't matter how old you are. There were a group of automotive masterminds, Cory Shelby being one of them, that came together to put all their knowledge into building a kind of a tribute to Cory Shelby's Cobra, super lightweight car with a ton of horsepower. That's essentially what this is. They put all of their brains together and thought, what can we build that's extremely fast, that's a death trap, that's not comfortable to drive unless you're on a track. And this is what they came up with. These Vipers are meant for speed, they're meant for the track, they're meant to go fast. I personally can't tell you how comfortable they are because I've only rode in one and that was 20 years ago. But under the hood, and you'll see it, is a massive 8.4 liter V10. Factory about 640 horsepower. This has some upgrades that push it over 700 horsepower, but you just want to stand back and look at it. These cars are, they're so cool, and you don't see, at least me personally, I haven't seen very many of them, and it's an honor that this guy let me show this to you. A little bit of history about this that even makes this car more unique is it was in a warehouse fire. 2015, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a car collector had a warehouse full of cars. There was a fire. This one didn't get caught up in the fire. However, it was caught up in the aftermath of the fire. So they took the car all apart, redid it, put it back together, and put some upgrades like the spoiler and some modifications, and it's just such a cool car. We're gonna walk around and let you guys check it out. This is the first time we've seen it. We'll start with the front. They've added this tow hook in the front, and then these off the hood. These are heat extractors to help get heat out of the motor when you're driving, 150 plus. We're not even gonna say 100 because these cars are made to, go way up there in the mile per hour. But one of the upgrades they made were the staggered wheels. So the fronts are sitting on 285, 30, 19. Of course, you've got it says Viper there on that brake caliper. Has aftermarket exhaust. Oh, right here. So the backs are 345, 25, 20. These are, I'm losing all my junk here. The back tires on these Vipers are just insanely wide. This rear spoiler, they've added this rear wing. If you look here, it's adjustable. It says this was one of the first ones in the country when they put this on here, but you can move this and adjust it. You adjust it up or down to add more downforce. Well, when they designed this, they put all of the time and the money into the motor, the transmission, and by the way, all Vipers brand new come from the factory. The only way you can get them is 6-speed, unless you pay to have it altered to an automatic. But the only way you can get them is a 6-speed. Underneath of this car is just as cool as the rest of it. The way they designed underneath of it, it's just a solid shield, but there's air intakes here and there that direct air to the rear end for higher speeds to cool it, and to the brakes to help cool the brakes, on a track. That's what these were designed for, was a track. Really, the only way you can explain it is just to get in it and go drive it, and they're pretty awesome machines. A couple things I forgot to mention: it has adjustable coilovers all the way around it. It's got an upgraded Mopar ECU and an upgraded intake. So as we said, under the hood, you've got the size of a Geo Metro parked under here. 8.4 liter V10, factory 640 horse. This one with the mod, like we said, is pushing a little over 700. Like you said, up here you can see got the heat extractors, and then you saw, I'm sure you already saw it, but air comes in through this opening here in the hood, and then through the air into the air box. Bless you. It's just it amazes me that they shove that kind of motor in here. I mean, the front end itself is half the length of a football field, but it's crazy that they shove that motor in here and that much power in this car, and it's pretty cool. Take a look inside. So you can see the floor pan is set way down there. What's cool is you open the door, you got this cool Viper door seal. I'm gonna let you climb in and I'll get on the other side and we'll show you the gauges and everything inside. You open the door, like I said, you got the door seal and these cool Viper seats that have the suede here in the middle. And you know these side bolsters are gonna be super thick because they're gonna hold you in place. They say Viper up here on the top. One of the aftermarket options is a different shifter. On the gas pedal, I don't know if you can see in here, but it actually has a Viper logo on the gas pedal. Right there. See those pedals? I thought they were aluminum, but I think they're chrome or they're steel. I took the camera from Xander because it's easier to show you the gauges from me holding it, so I'll just hold it.
Okay.
So here on the left, you've got the fuel gauge. Then the tachometer says Viper. 220 mile an hour top speed on this. Then down the side you got the oil pressure, water temperature, probably transmission temperature, and the battery gauge. Push button start. Now I like the way they've put it's not just screws. They've put the Allen wrench all the way around it. See, got the Allen wrenches up here. Just a pretty neat car. Something I've always thought that was pretty cool and unique on these Vipers is this gas cap. You see that it looks really nice, and it looks very race car inspired. Watching a 6'3", 260-ish pound guy crawl into one of these is pretty comical. So it is a tight fit, but I'm gonna crawl in there and see how easy it is. Put one foot in. Put the other foot in. Oh yeah. You close the door. It's really not that small in here. Damn, this is tight. He told me, we were talking about it, and he goes, "Well, there's a reason why guys buy a Corvette." Well, this is like I tried to get inside one of my kids' little Tonka toy things. You push them in, and they get in, shut the door, and their feet dangle out the bottom with the pedals. I don't know what that's called, but this is tight. Now the seat feels good. It's got it's got these side bolsters. The seat feels good, and the steering wheel, the shifter, everything feels good, but it is very tight. But it's so cool. So with the door shut, my shoulder and my arm is rubbed right against the door. So it would be tight with two people, but it's so cool sitting in this because the hood is so long, and the way the fenders, go up on the side, it's such a cool feeling. Like I said, this is the first one I've been in 20 years. The first one it was 2001. It was a 2001 blue GTS, and that was cool. I thought I was gonna die because these things are stupid fast. You essentially have a motor. Have I already said this part?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did? Okay. Well, you're going to hear it again. You essentially have a motor, a steering wheel, a shifter, and a gas pedal. And what this is it is a death trap. It's one of these cars that you better be holding on and know how to drive it and know how it's going to break loose, because it's going to break loose, and it'll be a hell of a ride. Oh, he did leave the keys. They're right here. I'm not going to start it till he gets back. But out of respect for him, I'm gonna let him do all the driving, and this is way too expensive a car for me to play around with. So as soon as he gets back, we're gonna have him fired up, give us a couple of revs, and we're gonna go take it for a ride. So we're sitting here doing a video on that, and everybody left us. Oh wait, the camera's over here. Have you been looking here? Wait a second. Yep, it's right here. So they left us, and we have a $100,000 car. Check this out. Oh, I can't switch it around once I start recording. And look what they left us in the glove box. Ah, the keys. Now, me being the responsible gentleman that I am, I'm trying to teach this young man responsibility.
So we're going to drive safely.
Yes. We'll let you guys know how it goes. little side note that I forgot to add when we were doing the video, and obviously we were gone because this is no freaking Viper we're in. This is a Ford Taurus. Come on, people. How do you get any respect showing up to do a video on a Viper driving a 2002 Ford Taurus? So, but something that I forgot to add is that weighed 3,400 pounds, and there is zero traction control. There's zero stability control. So when you're letting loose with 640 horsepower, 700 in this case, you really have to know what it's going to do and what that car's capable of, because there's nothing to help you out. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us for Dodge Viper. There was a group of several automotive we'll start here. We'll start over. In the backs, I saw the tire size here. Well, this is embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna have to look on the other side. And I lost my dent when they built this. Was that's cool. The GT500. That's awesome. We're gonna have to go get her number because that's a sharp looking car. Did you get that?
It's a Cobra.
Yeah. Well, when they designed.
I'm recording. I got that.
Okay. Are you still recording?
Yep, as usual.
Hey guys, okay.